This is going to be about georeferencing. That means, in this case, taking a picture that we can find, and just that could be a scanned-in picture of your town or your property or something like that, and you want to make it part of a GIS later. So I'm going to open the data files, and I'm going to look for my hometown. Let's just do German right there. That's in Pennsylvania State Plain North. That's been projected. Now, take the little hand thing, put it in the middle. And the next thing I want to do is load in a picture. So I'm going to go up to data and I'm going to search for Gibsonburg. There it is, right there. So I'm going to click that and then open it. Well, you get this thing. And it says, it doesn't have any coordinates. It's just a picture. And we want to manually rectify this picture. We'll say OK. Then a new set of boxes. To rectify an image, zoom into the zoom view of the image by dragging boxes and clicking on a control point location and enter its coordinates. Repeat for the desired number of GCPs and then press OK. So here we have that. This is this got a little bit on the big side. I have learned that what works is that you take a control point from the already correct area, and then you go on to your new picture and you give it that coordinate. Then you go down to add points to list. It says 0.1. Yes. Then we might go over here to this point and go over there, add point to the list, 0.2. And this one here is pretty obvious. That's 0.3. Right. Now we're kind of heavy on one side. I'm going to take this point and go there. You have to remember this is like an 1860s map, and then this will go over here, add the point to the list, and this point, did I do that? This point will go over here, add the point to the list, and let's see, did they have the train? Looks like the train did go down. Look at, so I'm going to add that to that, and let's see, that may not be perfect. I'm just going to wing it and go from here to there. Add points to the list. Okay. And then this to that. And let's see. Okay. One more. What the heck? Go there to there. Okay, so now that we have these points over here, all these points, I'm going to say apply, and then say OK, and then say OK. And there, this is not working really hard. You could probably work harder at this. I'll take it off, and there's the town, and there's this. Now, if I had spent more time on it and had put in the streets. The streets have not moved, I can tell you that. That we could have, made a more beautiful map. But this is not bad. And then at that point, what you want to do, because it's made another file that will go with it, and we're going to go to Layer and say Export, and we're going to export that, the Gibsonburg Lackawanna, and say OK. And we're going to see, you have to look, it won't give you that right away. I said to make it a GeoTIFF, okay, because that's what it'll be. And then you get this incredible list of things that you can choose. And if you'd like to spend some time looking at that, now I assume that you don't really need the PRJ file because it will make it, but you can click on that. So we'll say OK at this point, and I'll say, see, I said I did it before. I'm going to say Gibsonburg with 10 points. Okay, let's say save. And remember where you put it, because that's always helpful, because you can find it again. It's always good to have a little pad next to your work so that you can fix things as you go along, because sometimes we don't remember things. We think we can remember things, but we don't. Now, when that happens, now I'm going to take that off. That would be close. No. And then what we want to do is add the data that we just made. Let's see, is that in there? No. Oh, there it is. 10 points. And we will say open. And there it is. So now your old map is part of your GIS system. And in order to do this, you sometimes and make it fairly accurate. So you have to spend some time at it. You don't make a 6-minute video. Okay, so there you have it.